Alright guys, we are back for segment number 5 of my 10-year anniversary special. We just played some Mario Kart 64 for the Nintendo 64, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played for the Flower Cup on 50cc, and we did get the win overall with a total of 30 points, which was not too bad. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party for the Nintendo 64. Let's see how well we do on this game. One player, and I'll of course play as Mario. Okay, anyways, for our computer players, let's take on Luigi, Donkey Kong, and of course Mr. Dough I missed. We'll put the computer players on normal difficulty, and for the board that we're going to play on here for this segment, we're going to go to Mario's Rainbow Castle. We'll do 20 turns, and let's go. Alright, let's see who's going first. And I'm going second. Alright, that's not too bad. So Luigi's going first, I'm going second. Wario's going third. And Donkey Kong's going last. And as always for this board, the star shows up at the top of the tower. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, 2 for Luigi to start off. And right off the bat, he gets a hidden block, and it's Koopa. Definitely was not expecting that to happen this quickly. So, Luigi does get a 20 coin bonus. Alright, my turn. Alright, we get a speed block right here on my first roll. That's very nice. And we do end up getting a 9 on a Wario now. And he gets a 5. And he's doing a one-player mini game. Knock Block Tower. Alright, let's see how he does. He got it! So that's going to make Wario move up to second place right now. Alright, on the Donkey Kong. 8. And he ends up losing some coins on the red space. So we're going to do a 1 versus 3 mini game, and we're playing Bowl Over. So Donkey Kong is the one that's throwing the Koopa show on with Luigi and Wario. Oh man, Donkey Kong just knocked down all of us right there. That was rough. So all because of that, Donkey Kong does take away 5 coins from each of his opponents along with 1 bonus coin. Alright, Luigi got an 8 this time, and he just got a poison mushroom. So now he loses his next turn. Oh, another speed block? Okay. Alright, so we get an 8 right there. So that's quite interesting that for the first 2 turns we get speed blocks. Alright, I'm gonna go to the right. Alright, 6 for Wario. Alright, let's see what Donkey Kong gets now. 5. Alright, 4-player minigame this time. Musical Mushroom. Alright, here we go. And we win! Nice! I am going to move up to 3rd place right there. Alright, Luigi can't move on this turn. Alright, we get a 9. Alright, Wario gets a 3. Alright, looks like it's going to be a warp block for Donkey Kong. And he switches places with me! I didn't want to see that, especially since I was the closest to the star. Oh well, it's still pretty early on in the game though. But anyways, our next minigame we're playing is Treasure Divers. Alright, here we go. Ah, darn, the shark got me. Ah, shoot. I did not mean to go near that blooper. Alright, let's go and find out how much coins we collected. 14! Alright, I'll take it. And now I'm in the lead in 1st place after that turn. Let's keep going. 5 for Luigi. Oh, looks like he's going for the happening space on the right. So now we have Bowser in play at the top of the tower. Alright, 7 for me. Alright. I will go to the right. Oh, now we get to do a 1-player mini game. We're playing Ground Pound. Alright, this should be easy. Alright, let's do it. Got it! Simple as that. Alright, 2 for Wario. Why are you going for the red space on the right, Wario? It's not very much of a good decision there. Alright, 1 versus 3. Piranha's Pursuit. So I'm pairing up with Luigi and Donkey Kong this one. Let's see what happens. Gotcha, Wario! Oh, that's always so funny. Alright, 10 for Luigi this time. And now he's landing on a happening space, so that makes Toad come back into play at the top of the tower. Alright, now we get a slow block, and we end up with a 1, but we do get a hidden block, though. And now we get Koopa! Nice! So that's the 20 coin bonus for me. Alright, 8 for Wario. Alright, back to Donkey Kong now, and he gets a 2. Alright, 4-player mini game. Bombs away. Alright, let's do our best out here to try to survive. Oh no! Come on! How did I get out already that quickly? That was terrible. And all my opponents survived. Oh, that didn't go all that good. It's going to be a 5 for Luigi. And looks like he gets another turn since he was able to get the good mushroom. And it's an 8 that he just rolled. And he just landed on a Bowser space. Bowser Balloon Burst. Losers have to give up 20 coins. Alright, let's do it. Got it!
Finish!
That's how it's done. Now all my opponents have to give up 20 coins. Alright, 6. And 3 for Wario. Alright, looks like Donkey Kong gets a 2 on that slow block. Now we're heading into a 1 versus 3 minigame, and this time it's Pipe Maze. So from what I did see, Luigi is the one that's making the selection here on the pipes. Alright, it's going with the one on the far left. Alright, who's getting the money? Oh, it's Luigi.
Finish!
Alright, time for the next turn. Alright, Luigi gets the 4. And he's also getting the first star of the game as well. And Luigi's also going to be getting a 10 coin bonus. Alright, back to me. Alright, we get a 5. Alright, let's see here. Where do I want to go? Oh, it's a happening space no matter where I go. But, I'm probably thinking right here that, of what I am, looking at right here, from where, Wario and Donkey Kong are at, I think it's better for me to go down. I toss back and play right here with the happening space that I landed on. I have 5 for Wario. Well, Toad's not going to be back out there for long because Wario's also getting a happening space. I have 5 for Donkey Kong, and he's landing on a Bowser space. Bowser's chance time. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Ah, dang it. I'm giving away some coins to Bowser. It looks like 30. Oh, that hurts. I've got a 2 versus 2 minigame for this one, and it's going to be Desert Dash. Alright, let's go. We got it. That was really easy. And now Wario's literally down to absolutely nothing. Alright, 7 for Luigi this time. Alright, now let's see what I get. Alright, we get a slow block and we roll a 1. Okay, that was actually pretty helpful right there for what I needed. And Wario's now seen Bowser, but he doesn't even have anything to lose right here. But unfortunately, this is going to help Donkey Kong since he's right near the tower right here. So no matter what Donkey Kong gets right here on this turn, he's going to end up getting on the board right here with the star. Now because of that, it's going to make Bowser come back into play very fast right here, which does not help me. We gotta hope that we could possibly get lucky out here with one of my opponents landing on a happening space. We'll just have to wait and see. And Donkey Kong gets a poison mushroom, so he loses his next turn. Alright, 4-player mini game, and we're gonna play Mushroom Mix-Up. Certainly a very good classic mini game. Alright, here we go. I'm starting with green. Alright, now we have pink. And Wario's out. I'm back to green here. And now we have yellow here this time. Oh, Luigi fell down. Alright, so it's just me and Donkey Kong that are the only ones left, and now we have Blue. Got it! Alright, a 10 for Luigi. Alright, he's going to the left. And he's losing coins on the red space. Alright, we get a 3, but we unfortunately have to see Bowser. So there goes 40 of my coins right there. But we can get 10 of them back right here as a bonus from Koopa. Alright, 2 for Wario, and now he's about to do another one-player minigame. Memory Match. Alright, Green Mushroom and Fire Flower, no match. Alright, Green Shell and Green Shell, that's a match. Alright, Fire Flower and Red Mushroom, no match. Alright, Green Mushroom and Green Mushroom. So that's 2 matches now for Wario. Alright, Red Mushroom. The middle is where the Bowser was. Alright, Wario's got 5 seconds. Fire Flower and Fire Flower. He barely was able to get another match on time, but he wasn't able to get all 4 of them fast enough. He still ends up getting 6 coins out of that. Alright, let's head over to Donkey Kong. But he cannot move on this turn right here. Alright, Piranha's Pursuit is the next minigame we're playing. And this one we already did play from earlier. So we're going to be playing it for a second time in the segment. So this time I'm pairing up with Wario and Donkey Kong. And we got Luigi! Alright, now let's see what the next turn has to offer. Alright, 10 for Luigi. So now he gets an opportunity to steal from someone. Alright, he's taking away some coins from Donkey Kong. And he gets 8 of them. Alright, we roll 6 this time. And Wario's gonna get a 4. Alright, 5 for Donkey Kong. Alright, he's going to the left, and he gets a hidden block. Now he gets Koopa. So that's a 20 coin bonus coming to Donkey Kong right there. Alright, 4-player minigame for this one, and it's going to be Hop Bomb Bomb. Alright, here we go. failed. Alright, we're down to our last 10 turns right now. And speaking of 10, that's the number that Luigi just rolled. Alright, we roll 7 right there. And it's 1 for Wario. And he gets another turn since he was able to get a good mushroom. And he gets a warp block as he switches places with me. 5 for Donkey Kong. Oh, another hidden block for him? Interesting. But this time he gets Bowser. Too bad. So Donkey Kong has to give up 20 coins. Alright, it's time for a 4-player minigame. Keep away. Alright, let's go. Why are you passing it over there, Wario? Alright, we still got it. I plus block for Luigi, but he only gets 1 coin out of that. Now we have Bowser back in play at the top of the tower. It's Luigi just landed on a happening space, and we get a 7. Okay, where do I want to go from here? I need to think about this. How about we go to the left? Alright, 4 for Wario. He's going to the left as well. And it's chance time! Alright, what's gonna happen here? Let's find out. Alright, it involves Luigi. And it also involves Donkey Kong. And looks like Luigi has to give 10 coins to Donkey Kong. I plus block for Donkey Kong. He gets 2 coins out of that. Oh man, he's taking away some of my coins. Oh, he got 15 of them. Unbelievable. Hi, 4-player minigame here. And a skateboard scamper. Alright, let's do this.
Ready? Go!
And Wario got it. Just weren't quick enough right here to come out on top right there on that minigame, but we still trying to rest. At least we do get 5 bonus coins, which is still worth something. Alright, 1 for Luigi. Alright, we get a 3 right there. Alright, 5 for Wario. And it's taking away some of Donkey Kong's coins. We got 12 of them there. And it's a one-player minigame for Wario. And he's playing Shell Game. And Wario picked the right one right there, so he wins. Alright, let's see what Donkey Kong rolls here. A 10. And he lost some coins on the red space. Time now for 1 versus 3 minigame. Bash and Cash. So Donkey Kong's the one in the Bowser suit. Alright, let's do this. Alright, time's up. And we are going to get ourselves 10 coins. And Donkey Kong ended up losing 30. Alright, Luigi gets the 3. Now he's seeing Bowser. So it's time for Luigi to give up 40 of his coins. He does get a 10 coin bonus. Alright, over to me. 4. Alright. Now it's our turn to see this boo over here. We do have enough money to steal away a star, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay,